Once again, we're being asked for the main idea of the text, so let's just go to the text and see what we get. Let's do some dumb summaries. The following text is adapted from Frances Hodgson Burnett's 1911 novel, The Secret Garden. Mary, a young girl, recently found an overgrown hidden garden. So, found a garden. Okay. Mary was an odd, determined little person, and now she had something interesting to be determined about. Odd, determined. She was very much absorbed, indeed. Okay, absorbed, determined. She worked and dug and pulled up weeds steadily, only becoming more pleased with her work every hour instead of tiring of it. It seemed to her like a fascinating sort of play. So my dumb summary is that she likes working in the garden. Let's see if there's anything that matches that. Choice A, Mary hides in the garden to avoid doing her chores. No, she's not avoiding chores. She's doing, well, maybe they're not chores per se, but certainly we wouldn't want to pick a choice that says that she's avoiding work if our dumb summary was that she's enjoying doing work. That does not make sense, so we can cross that out confidently. B, Mary is getting bored with pulling up so many weeds in the garden. Again, no, she enjoys the work. C, Mary is clearing out the garden to create a space to play. Maybe. The thing is, I don't really, does it say why she's yeah, I mean, they're definitely trying to trick us here, I think, right? Because play and play are kind of both mentioned, but it's not saying that she's clearing the garden so she can play in the garden. They're describing the act of clearing the garden as a sort of play, right? It feels like she's playing because she's enjoying the gardening so much. So that's tempting, but this is why you gotta always read all the choices. Let's look at D. D, Mary feels very satisfied when she's taking care of the garden. I mean, look, that's almost exactly what our dumb summary was. This is why we do dumb summaries, is we're usually pretty good at just getting the highlighted piece, the main idea in the very simplest way we can of what's being said. Choices often go further, and we do need to understand nuance and complexity, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes the simple answer is the answer, so start with the simple thing and work from there. Here, choice D is just dead on what we said, by kind of highlighting the right ideas and focusing on the right connotation. Don't complicate it. So C, just to kind of reiterate, it's going too far. The passage never actually says why she is clearing out the garden. It says that she enjoys doing it, she's determined to do it. It's like fun for her, I guess, but it never says that there's a purpose. But choice C is saying that there is a purpose, right? What is her intention for doing this? This is actually a very common reason that we have wrong answers in some reading questions, is that they go like kind of inside the mind of the character and they start ascribing reasons when the text itself doesn't. It might be a very legitimate reason, right? Like if I found a secret garden, yeah, I'd want to have like a clubhouse or a fort or something that I have as my own little space. I want to be able to play there and not be bothered. So that makes sense to me. It's a logical explanation, but it is not an explanation that is supported with the lines. And that's the most important thing. So make sure you read all the choices so that you don't kind of stop short and pick something like this without seeing that much better answer in choice D, which is the correct one.